Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Nur Fatinizati binti Taufik. Metric number is BG231100350. For this individual assignment, I have chosen Nairobi, Kenya as the destination for my program work assignment. In this presentation, I will be discussing 4 main points that include in this slide. To begin, I will be presenting about the socio-cultural environment of Nairobi, Kenya, and I will be highlight one key similarity and one major difference with Malaysian culture. One of the similarity between Malaysia and Nairobi is the strong family values in the society. Like we know, in Malaysia, the family values are the backbone of the social harmony. The Malaysian family concept that introduced by government emphasize three core value, which is inclusiveness, togetherness, and gratitude, that show the importance of relationship between family members and spirit of living together's harmony. Have a study by Shahira Yaqub show that values such as respect, mutual assistance, love, and responsibility play an important role in shaping personality and strength family bonds among students and the community. This is similar in Nairobi, Kenya, that family culture is very important. According to Culture Atlas, Kenya often live in larger families and children are taught to respect the elders. Family is the main source of social support, and family values are associated with a sense of responsibility for the common good. And also the study in International Journal by Ransford show that collectivism and family values among Kenyan parents have a positive impact on children development. They arise in an environment that emphasizes strong family relationship and high social responsibility. Therefore, I can be conclude that both Malaysia and Nairobi share a similar culture values in terms of family, including for respect, spirit of togetherness, and priority on the family institution in building a stable and ethical society. However, there are significant differences between Nairobi and Malaysia, especially in terms of ethnic diversity. In Nairobi is home of multiple ethnic groups, and in Nairobi they have Kikuyu 70.1%, Luhya 15.3%, Kalenjin 30.4%, Luo 10.7%, Kamba 9.8%, and Somali we have 5.8%. Despite the Christian is the dominant religion in Nairobi. On the other hand, Malaysia is a multiracial country consisting mainly of Bumiputra, 69.4%, Chinese we have 23.2%, Indian we have 6.7%, and others is 0.7%, and we know Islam is dominant religion in Malaysia. So in conclusion, both Nairobi and Malaysia are multicultural and they are shaped by different religious influences. So we will moving to the main challenge for QSR entering to the Nairobi market. So the main challenge that I found is the instability of the local currency, which is the Kenyan shilling. So like we know, Nairobi as the Kenyan economic hub is often exposed to the fluctuating exchange rates due to the factors such as domestic inflation, high external debt, and trade imbalance. For a Malaysian QSR, this means higher and unpredictable operating costs, especially when Malaysia have to import some essential ingredients like we have to import sambal, coconut milk, or any tropical herbs may not be ready or available in Nairobi and must be imported from Malaysia. And also the exchange rate fluctuates, so the cost of materials will be affecting the profit margin and the cost of the planning. Furthermore, consumers in Nairobi are highly price sensitive, as a larger portion of the population falls into the low to middle income bracket. Any price increase, even small one, could deter potential customer and reduce competitiveness in the market. And what make it more worse, the unstable exchange rate make it difficult for QSR consistent for menu price, and they couldn't compete for long-term strategy like investment and expansions. Therefore, currency instability poses not just a financial risk, but also undermine the QSR ability to remain competitive in Nairobi market. As an expatriate from Malaysia who will be living and working in Nairobi, I foresee several personal challenges that I may need to overcome during my adjustment period. Here are two key challenges I expect to face. The first one is a culture and communication adjustment. Maybe English is widely spoken in Nairobi, but Swahili is the national language and is commonly used in everyday interaction, especially by local customers. In frontline roles such as cashier or waiter, I might struggle to communicate effectively with customers who are more fluent in Swahili or any local dialect, especially when I have to taking orders or handling some inquiries. The work culture and communication style in Nairobi is may differ from what I'm used in Malaysia. For example, like greetings, service expectation, and how complaints are handled may require me to adjust my communication approach and workplace behavior. This could affect my confidence and performance, especially in early stage of my assignment. The second one is lifestyle and cost of living adjustment. The second challenge relates to lifestyle and cost of living. In urban and safer areas of Nairobi like Westlands or Kilimani, housing, transport and daily expense can be quite high, especially for foreign workers. If I receive a moderate level salary, I will need to manage my finance carefully to ensure my basic needs are covered. Additionally, infrastructure challenges such as heavy traffic, unreliable public transportation, and occasional water or electricity outage might disrupt my daily routine. This requires me to be more patient and flexible in adapting to the local conditions, which are quite different from what I experienced in Malaysia. Finally, to work effective in Nairobi, I believe there are several keys that I must develop. Here are the two most essential skills I will need, along with example and the reason why they are more important. The first one is the cross-cultural communication skill. Like we know, Nairobi is a multicultural city, customer with from various ethnic and linguistic background. So having the ability to communicate clearly, respectfully, and effective, especially when English may not be the first language in Nairobi, that is a crucial. For example, if customer speak Swahili with me, I must knowing a few basic phrases like karibu means welcome, asante means thank you, that I can go a long way in showing my respect and making them feel valued. So this skill help me reducing misunderstanding, improve my service quality, and building trust with customer also for with local community. So the second one is basic financial and budgeting skill. As a foreign worker, managing my salary wisely is essential, especially when dealing with currency exchange from RM to Kenyan shilling and covering expenses like rent, transport, and food. For example, I need to create a monthly budget plan to avoid overspending and ensure I can meet all my financial obligations comfortably. This skill will help me to minimize stress and live sustainable during my assignment in Nairobi. So I can say the two skills with the strong cross-cultural communication and financial literacy, I will believe that well prepared to success in my role and thrive in Nairobi unique working environment. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you for your time and your attention.